gmail.com. All right. So I brought in producer Ann because I want to make sure Ann was here. Anderson's always here. And, that's the core group of people that need to be here when I discuss this on the air. But you see at the bottom of that, we have a calendar here in the studio. At the very bottom, it says Wednesday, March 30th.
Yeah.
That will be my last night as host of Loveline. I'm stepping down officially.
What?
Yeah.
Thanks for bum rushing us on the air.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Wait,
Yeah.
did Drew know?
Yes.
Drew had an idea?
I had an idea.
You lose a bet?
Yes.
What was the bet?
That was he couldn't stay home and be a good father.
Oh, is that what it was?
Wow.
So that's a 2-week notice, as tonight is Wednesday the 16th here
Well, thank you for that.
in Los Angeles. But yes, I have for many reasons, all of them good, have become I have come to the point where I can no longer properly maintain my duties as host of Loveline.
Two things.
Yeah.
The fact that ICP is coming in next week is the reason he's finally just dropping the mic, and that's it. It's the peak.
I had
for
to
him.
push it as far as I could so that I could make sure I was here for ICP.
Secondly, we have to have a departure tour that whole last week.
A departure
oh my
tour.
gosh!
Like
all the
some
guests
sort
that
of-
have to come through.
Some sort of best of something, a sort of review, some look backs.
Well, we could. There's Splooge off 2010. That was my crowning achievement.
There's
Squirtopia.
Squirtopia, yeah.
There's shooting a load in my own pants from wearing a vibrating C-ring.
Those are the early days, though.
Meeting my
To be
wife.
fair. Yeah?
Trying to fillet myself in front of Marissa Miller.
That we didn't get on tape.
But
But listen.
Wow. Well,
it's-
I'm happy for you because I know
Thank
you have
you so much.
so many awesome things going on in your life.
I
And
have I have stuff going on that I almost can't believe is real, and so I can't open up about it too much because the world of TV is the worst business in the world. But that's the way it goes, and now it's got to the point where, I like I said, I feel like I'm actually remiss in my duties, and my ability to do the job properly is no longer there.
In the daytime and with parents, with your kid.
Yeah.
And is there another kid coming?
Not as of right now.
Okay.
But
And
not in my wife's belly.
Wow. There's so much going on in this room tonight.
Wait. March 30th is your last night?
Uh-huh.
You're not going to finish out the week? That's a bitch move. You're not going to come in Thursday?
Well,
31st?
I guess I can.
Yeah. And then come in
No,
Friday?
that's April 1st.
And
He'll be
come in
like,
April-
he'll
yeah.
call us 5 minutes before.
No, but no, March 31st. It goes 31 days.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
This is not 2 weeks from tonight.
But it'd be kind of weird if you didn't
Wow.
finish it
I
off.
can do that. I think I could throw in one extra night.
Just don't come in April 1st and go, April Fools.
No.
This is crazy.
You know what is crazy, Ann and Drew, is
yeah.
how many co-hosts have there been? And no one's
Drew,
ever
how
just
long have you known? You suck.
stepped away.
I've not known for sure until this moment.
Are you serious?
Not for sure. No.
I don't like. I wouldn't
Does
sell you out like
anybody
that.
else know?
In my life, or my wife
Well,
My
management?
wife.
at this station. Yes,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
management of the people who own Loveline. I think so. Management of who the thing is so weird. Is like I don't really know who runs Loveline. You know.
okay, but okay.
But
you know who I'm referring to.
Management of K-Rock is aware. Yes.
Got it.
I wasn't aware of that either. So it's good. But listen, you will be missed, my friend.
Yes.
What
Thank
I was
you.
going to say is he's the first co-host that I know of that I can think of that actually just stepped down, that left.
Not only sit down, also stepped up and talked about it right on the air, even
Yeah.
before it happened.
Wow, this is crazy.
Well, I figured that. I mean, who else to talk to first, right? Besides the listeners and the staff. I mean, you got to kind of.
But we could have done it behind the scenes and stuff too. But I'm glad you did it this way. Yeah.
You're going to have to come back, though, to promote your stuff.
Yes, and I also am going to have to come. I've had this discussion where, now that Drew travels so much and there's a different, the schedule becomes porous, that I will have to be like kind of on call. I will be added in as like Dr. Bruce and Dr. Mo and one of those guys.
I had heard that they'd be willing to pick up here and there,
Sprinkle
Yes,
in.
yeah.
Wow.
So,
which is very nice of you.
of course,
By the way.
yes. Yeah. But this show has been practically everything to me, and I've loved every moment of doing it. I'm happy to say that, like Anderson pointed out, I'm not being like forced out, or I'm not.
Right, of
I'm not.
course.
Because that certainly was a reality at some points in our time here at Loveline. Like,
No.
I thought that was going to happen.
Mr. Mike, it's time to step down.
Mr. Mike. What about Mr. Mike? Is that a good name?
Wow. All right.
So there you go.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congrats. It's rare that
Congratulations.
people have the opportunity to walk away from something as cool as Loveline on their own accord. So, congrats.
Yes, and I don't do it. I mean, believe me, it's not a decision I came to easily. I'm doing it. There will be a lot of regret, especially as 2 weeks from now comes even closer, because every part of me internally wants to stay for the rest of my life, but every once in a while you got to make one of those decisions that is best for you, but it's harder. And that's what's going on right now. This is definitely, it would have been easier to just try to figure out a way to make it work, but I think it's the right thing to do. So, and that's that.
I'm bummed. I'm going to miss you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's very nice to hear. Drew won't miss me one bit.
Well, you guys
Drew
spend a lot of time.
Drew internally is cheering, and Anderson's over the moon.
Cartwheels. Not sure.
And most of our female listeners are very happy right now. So.
No.
So that's that.
What's Rudy going to do? He's going to freak out.
Rudy's upset.
Yeah.
Because this was
Javier's transferred to daytime.
This was his way of getting out of the house late at night.
I know.
And having something quote-unquote healthy to do.
I know.
Hello, Jessica.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing very well. How are you?
Doing okay. So sorry, I'm a little nervous.
Can I just cut her off for a second? Can I just say how I love our callers and just how nonplussed they are?
It reminds you of when
any other show you're listening to and the caller's on hold and they hear that news, they say something. Our calls.
It reminds you when Steve-O talked about needing a heart transplant.
But that was different. They were actually talking about it. They were just laughing.
No, they
at it.
wouldn't. No.
But they were laughing about it.
Very few.
Like a cartoon character.
Some did that, but others just didn't even mention it.
All right.
So
Okay.
So Jessica, let's finish up here. Go ahead.